set up our landing vector. And then we're going to flip us around. Call it beautiful. Oh no! Guys, I didn't pull out my landing gear. Don't mind me. I didn't pull out my landing gear. What up guys, Astro here, back at it again with another video, and today we are going to be doing a little bit of tips and tricks or beginner guide for the newer players and the newer community. So welcome to the game guys. If you're new to the game, welcome. If you have any questions, leave those comments down below. If you have any questions or need anything, do let me know. We are here, we're happy you are here. Welcome to the game. And even if you're not a new player, it doesn't hurt to always go back and check up on the basics and things like that. So yeah, let's get into it. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you know when I go live and when new videos drop, for all that stuff. And thank you guys for all your support. So hot dogs, better than they look, right? Beautiful. Beginner's game guide. So this is not going to be like a controls beginner game guide. I'm not going to show you how to press buttons and how to do things. I've kind of already done that before in the past. I've also done a very, very, very noob tutorial uh, in the past, and I'll leave that down in the description. There's actually going to be two videos I'm going to leave down in the description. Two tutorial videos I made for brand new players. One is going to be just doing the tutorial here on Microtech. This is where we are here on Microtech. I'll leave that down in the description. That is actually doing the in-game tutorial, and is for me the fastest, best way for brand new players on their very first day on the job tutorial. And then I'm going to leave a complete combat guide tutorial that is a long hour, 2 hour long video that if you really, 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 really want introduction to combat, that's the video for you. Um, and actually, it's an introduction to the whole game, but it focuses on combat as a fighter pilot because that's what I do. Is I'm a fighter pilot, right? That's my main thing. Is I'm a pilot. So this is going to be a brand new beginner's guide tutorial kind of thing. I'm new to the game. What should I do? What can I do? Astro Manny, what can I do? What can I do to make some money? What should I do? Okay, so we're gonna pretend, okay, that this is the only thing we have. Okay, don't worry about the stuff in my inventory. My inventory doesn't exist. Okay, we're gonna pretend that this clothing is the only thing I have. This is what you start off with. It's a different color, but you start off with this undersuit, a helmet, a pistol on your hip, and a med pen on your hip as well. This is all we have. We have nothing. We just started the game. We're just pretending. I don't have, 36 million in the bank. We only have 20,000. We have no money. We have nothing but our little starter ship, and we're just starting the game. So again, this is what I was talking about with starting off the very beginner guide. I'm at Port Tresler on Microtech, okay? If you are brand new, you can go ahead and watch that video that's down in the description, and it shows you how to go to regeneration and set your spawn here at Port Tresler. You can transfer your input here and set your spawn here at Port Tresler. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to do that because this is not where I live, but this is how you do it. It's here. It shows you how to, all the beginner stuff is in the video in the description. This is going to be basically, okay, I got my bases set up, now what? What can I do as a new player? Now, I'm going to do a whole bunch of different things on a whole bunch of different videos. This isn't going to be one video that shows you how to do them all. It's going to be a series of me actually doing the missions and whatnot as a new player. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull out our Aroura MR. That's all we have is an Aroura MR at the moment. This is not a 0 to hero. This is just a tutorial. A 0 to hero is actually coming, guys. If you guys want to see a 0 to hero, that will be coming not anytime real soon, but when a wipe comes. And there's also a new series I'm starting for live streams. So I know I haven't been live streaming a lot recently. I've been a little bit sick, if you can tell by my voice a little bit. I've been dealing with a little sinus infection and getting that taken care of, and also just it's a new year and a bunch of things were going on. School starting, all kinds of stuff. So I've been a little bit busy. So live streams have been on the down low lately, or not on the down low, but have been down on numbers basically. But anyways, enough about me rambling about what's going on in my stuff. Like I said, we're starting off with Aurora. This is all we got. The armor on our back, or not even armor, the undersuit on our back. Here's our Aurora. It's stock base Aurora. It's only got the 2 guns. It's got the stock drive. Everything is stock, 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 stock. So what do we do? What do we do? Okay. There's lots of things to do. Okay. There's lots of things to do. One of the things to do is pick up a delivery mission. That's always the starter mission that you can do, and I recommend doing that. So you can grab a delivery mission. I'm going to go ahead and grab a delivery mission, just like that. At the very first tab of general and delivery, you pick one of those, and I picked the one that here. So here it is. It's only for 3,000 credits, okay? And you're going to go from Shubin Mining Facility on Microtech to McGrath Research Outpost on Cleo. That's it. You're just picking up a package and you're going to go to those 2 locations. And that's all we're going to do today. And I'm going to show you just what I would do and how I would do it. Now, you may ask, Astro Manning, well, why would you not do one of these retrieval ops that is for 10K or 12K? Well, these retrieval op missions are going to take you to a place where you're going to have to shoot people. And you might not be prepared to shoot people yet. So we're just doing a regular delivery mission, and we'll come back to shooting people in a future video. There's all kinds of other things you can do as a start off player too. We'll go into service beacons. That's going to be another video, so stay tuned for that. We'll do some service beacons in the Aurora and maybe some other ships. You can do some bounty hunting, right? There's certifications and stuff for your bounty hunting and whatnot, and we'll talk about how to do that. It looks like I haven't done my Microtech bounty hunting certification, so that'll make good for a video as well. So we'll go through that in a future video. So we got service beacons, bounty hunting, and then of course there's bunkers. You can go do bunkers, and there's also these illegal monitor missions and some actual, just like the bunker mission right here. We'll go through that soon. What I do recommend is grabbing call to arms. We're not going to shoot anybody, but it's always important to have call to arms grabbed. It's anytime you kill a criminal, an enemy, you will get an extra 500 credits. So it's always important to have your call to arms on when you're brand new to the game and just starting off. Easy stuff. So enough talking about the missions and stuff. All that we'll go through different missions and different things in different videos. But today is just about going to the Shubin Mining Facility on SMO 13. And then, you know, doing other stuff. Can we get a nice screenshot with our little Aurora? Just the little Aurora and me. I'm new to the game and I can't see. Does that make sense? I don't know. Screenshot? Maybe? Possibly? How about with the emote going on? How about that? Give us a nice little clap here. Thank you. Nice clap. Beautiful. How about a nice round of applause, huh? You can't really see when I do that. How about we zoom her out, do the round of applause again. Give us a round of applause. Or take a bow. Not round of applause. Take a bow. Take a bow. Okay, I like that. Alright, so anyways, let's move on. And that's probably for the end of the video, but that's our thumbnail possibly. Possibly, I don't know. If we get a nice beautiful shot on the planet, maybe that'll be the thumbnail. Who knows? Point is, we don't have anything on our back but an undersuit, a pistol, and a med pen. So, what do? We do a delivery mission. And you take the 3,000 delivery mission. All these deliveries are going to take us to locations that are safe. All these locations will have a armistice zone, which means that other players cannot shoot you. NPCs cannot shoot you. It should be completely safe to go to these zones. And as long as you don't crash into the ground or blow yourself up in any other way, which is very possible as a new player to do that, and even as a expert, you can sometimes make mistakes and blow yourself up anyways. So there we go, Shubin Mining Facility, right down there. It's got a marker, it's got everything. We're just spooling up right out of the gate from Port Tresler. It's that easy. Straight out of Port Tresler. And then we just quantum there. It's that easy, guys. Nothing to it. Say goodbye to Port Tresler. That was actually kind of a nice screenshot, I think. That's still a nice screenshot. I think we got lots of screenshots for this video. The thumbnail designer might have a problem choosing on which screenshot to use, huh? We'll leave that to thumbnail Astro Manny, huh? Oh no, they're duplicating. There's too many Astro Mannies. Is there a thumbnail Astro Manny and editor Astro Manny, or are they just one person, editor and thumbnail designer? I don't know. Leave it down in the comments below. How many personalities can he have? Who knows? Anyways, so this is a really chill video, guys. Like, I'm gonna do the whole thing with you guys. We're gonna walk, we're gonna talk, we're gonna ride, and that's it. There's nothing gonna be fancy about this video. We're just gonna go get packages and deliver them. But there's gonna be tips and tricks on what you should do while you're delivering these packages, right? So the reason why I took this delivery mission is because it gave us a location to go to, and it gave us an extra little bit of credits that we're gonna earn on the end of this. And the main reason why we're doing this is not for the packages and the money itself. It's the fact that we're going to these little mining outposts that have armistice zone and buildings, and we're going to explore these buildings, and we're going to look for loot in these buildings and hopefully get some good loot in the buildings themselves. And the loot that we find in the buildings is going to be more important than the actual mission itself. So when we get there, I'll show you how it goes. And this is the safest thing to do, and it's the way to start off. And when you basically have nothing, this is how you get things, right? There's other ways to have nothing and get things, but this is probably the easiest way and the safest way when you have nothing to get things. So we are. It is a little dark here, so make sure you be careful as you get closer to the ground. Make sure that you're either pinging the ground by using your ping button, which I think by default is V at the moment. You got to hold V and then let it go on keyboard. And so that helps show you where the ground is. You can also go into third person. That helps you show where the ground is. All different ways of doing this. But here's our outpost. It has a package at it. We're going to drop our landing gear. And we're going to come to a stop as we get closer and closer. Bring her down slowly. And the fact that we have a small ship like the Aroura means that we can just park anywhere. We don't have to park on the pads or anything. So that's really nice about having the Aroura or something. You just park anywhere you want. And we're just going to park right next to this building. The mission objective is in that building right there to my right. And we can just park right next to it. Now, that's actually the last one we're going to go into, by the way. The last building we're going to go into. We're not going to go into that building right away. We're just going to do a little bit of exploration. That's a nice screenshot. Even though it's nighttime, it's still a nice screenshot. So instead of caring too much about the package and the mission, the important thing is about coming to the facility. We're at the Shubin mining facility. You could go to any of these places. I'm here starting off in Microtech because I think this is the place to start off as a new player. You can do this at any system, whether it's Crusader, Microtech, ArcCorp, Lorville, wherever you want to go. There's the package. That's our mission. But every one of these buildings has a chance of having boxes and loot inside. So we're going to actually go to every single one of these buildings first and check for loot. Now we're going to save that last building that has the package for last because that way we could just, walk out with the mission. There should be 4 buildings. Most of the time at every single outpost you go to, there's going to be 4 buildings. So you just make sure that you go to all 4 buildings, check for loot, and look for boxes, and then, some free stuff. Now you don't have to have anything. Armor, undersuit, food, snacks, you can get it all here. Right here, we found box number 1, right? So here's box number 1. These ones usually have like a bunch of all kinds of random stuff. The white ones are all random stuff. So what do we got here? We have clothes and drinks and stuff. So you can take the drinks, right? And take the multi-tool attachment. That's good. That's a mining attachment. Now you can take the drinks for yourself. You can take some flares because flares are always cool, right? You could take the clothes because you could go sell the clothes later, and that's just free money. You could also take the food and stuff. I don't think I'm going to take any of this stuff. If you're a new player, you can go ahead and take everything but these like little knickknacks, food little items. They don't really sell for much, and they're kind of just inventory wasters, so I wouldn't pick those up. But you could pick up this lifeguard medical tool. That is something you can sell at the store for a little bit of cash. So all this stuff I'm picking up, I'm not necessarily going to use, but I'm going to sell at the store. The food I'm going to use for myself. And I only take these drinks because these are the only things that are worth to me. If you're a new player, grabbing all the food might be helpful. But for me, I only take cruise drinks. That's the only thing I drink. Cruise for life. I don't eat or drink anything else, just cruise. Yes. I don't know. That's just the way it is, you know. You become when at a certain point you have a standard. You have a standard for life. Cruise or nothing. That's my standard for life, right? So we checked building one. It had one box. So now we're gonna go and we're gonna check all these other buildings. Hopefully find some armor, maybe something cool. You could find. It's all luck of the draw. Like you could get whatever you get in here. Who knows? The possibilities are endless, right? So take a look at everywhere you can to look for these boxes. They could be anywhere. So like here's one right here on this table. There's lots of different spawn spots. This is exactly what I was waiting for. This is perfect, okay? We'll take the crews, bunch of crews. So now we have plenty of crews and shoes to sell, right? And more of these multi-tool thingies to sell, right? Now, this is what I wanted, a multi-tool, right? I'm going to put this multi-tool on my pocket. So now we have a multi-tool and a tractor beam. Mission accomplished. Multi-tool and tractor beam, mission accomplished. It doesn't seem like it attached. Now it did. Okay. When this pops out, the Cambio Light SRT attachment pops out. That means your tractor beam is actually in there. And voila. You now have a multi-tool with a tractor beam, guys. So that's the biggest and most important thing that I wanted out of this. So we can continue to make videos on this as long as we have a tractor beam. So then we're going to go around here. We're going to look for more loot boxes. It just seems that we're not too lucky on the loot boxes. Other than that tractor beam, like I said, that's all I really wanted out of this, was to make sure I got that tractor beam. But there could be loot boxes just about anywhere. I could give you like main spawn positions like on the ground right there or whatever, but honestly I'm not the person for that. I haven't done that much of looting on outposts. I just know keep your eyes open for white and red boxes, maybe the occasional medical box, and grab you some loot, right? Be careful of the wind when you come out of the um, building. The wind will knock you on your butt. That's what's happening. The wind is pushing me, right? We're just going in. We're exploring. We're checking things out. We're grabbing what we can. And like I said, we now have a tractor beam attachment. That's all that really matters. There's drinks on the ground. There's no boxes here. Oh, there's a box right there. There you go. Another multi-tool for backup. Always take the flares because the flares are cool. There's a blue flare. Heck yeah. Always take the cruise drinks. Take the clothes for money to sell. More cruise drinks. We're loaded on cruise drinks for the rest of our life. We're never going to need these cruise drinks again. We already got all the drinks you're ever going to need for the rest of your life. And the cruise fills up your hydrogen and your hunger. So that's why we drink cruise. That's the only thing to drink. It does both. It does them both well. Why do anything else? Okay, box. I can feel my nose fighting me right now, guys. I can feel it. The sinus infection is still a little bit there. We're just going to take the cruise drinks, take the clothes to sell. We're going to leave the pink flares behind, but we'll take the other colored flares, yellow and things. We'll leave the pink flares behind. We'll take the shoes and stuff so we can sell. We'll take the multi-tool attachments so we can sell. And there you go. Well done. And then this building has 3 rooms. So this building has potential for lots of loot. Oh, there we go, our first red box. So now we might have a chance to get some armor or whatnot, right? Wow. Good find, I guess. We got different helmet choices, different armor choices. We can go ahead and I think a lot of you guys probably like this helmet. So let's put that helmet on. And then we can take the rest of this and put it in to sell, right? So we got a chest piece and a couple of head pieces. Good stuff to sell. Money, money, money in the pocket. Move on to the next room. Another red box. That's good to see. Glad we're getting a little bit of armor choices here. Bend down, grab that. Sadly, nothing too fancy. I mean, that's subscriber gear, so that's cool and all, but it's not going to sell because it's subscriber gear. But I was hoping for maybe arms and legs and stuff. But we got the chest piece. That's what really matters. Is we got a chest piece. We're golden, basically. Like, really, guys, this is a really good start. No boxes in this room? Nope. Alright. Looks like we're done with this building. Looks like we're done. I was hoping my nose will survive through this video for you guys. It's not even like I have a stuffed up nose or anything. It's just maybe I don't know what it is. And that's why we haven't been live streaming, is because I can't really talk for too much. Plus, you know, we're in January, and January is always really, really slow for Star Citizen. It helps new players get accustomed because a lot of the other guys are taking breaks and stuff. But it's still a great game to just get on and fly your ship around and have some fun whenever you want. Do anything you want. This game has endless possibilities. If you need to wipe your visor, you can press left alt X, wipe that visor. Couple more boxes here. We don't want the pink flare, but we'll take the clothes. More multi-tool attachments, more crews. We'll take the orange flares, we'll take the more crews, we'll take the food. You can take the water if you want. Water's not bad, but it's not crews. Right? Any other boxes? It looks like we're done on boxes. So, here, this is the place where you would buy your cargo if you were a cargo runner. This place right here, you can buy some cargo here. It says aluminum, diamond, scrap, waste. We don't have any cargo room on the Aurora, so we're not buying any cargo or anything like that. But our package is here as well. So we just grab our package, and we're going to take it with us back to our little Aurora. And that's the point of this video, guys, was legit that. Just going to the outpost, looting, grabbing a package, and going on with our lives. Also, falling through the planet is also an option. Almost losing the package through the planet. Really be careful if you're on Microtech. That can end really bad right there. If you need to walk down the stairs. I was running down the stairs. Guys, walk down the stairs. If it's windy out, walk down the stairs. It's scary. Okay? So we take our package, we come in, and we place the guy on the ground. Done deal. Close the door. And we'll fly on to the next place. Left alt X. Get in our ship. And now it wants us to go to the moon of Cleo and go to the McGrath station and see what's going on there. So shall we? Let's get a nice little takeoff. The wind is pushing us. It's not the nicest takeoff because of the wind. But, you know. We do what we do. Even the minivan of space, the Aroura MR, the minivan of space, can look beautiful taking off if you do it right. Right? Gorgeous. Are we doing it efficiently? We're at a 70-degree angle. That's somewhat efficient, right? We could change that degree angle to 90 to get out of the planet's atmosphere much quicker. Straight up. That's not the way real physics work, but hey, that's the way this game's physics work. So straight up, 90 degrees. We are out of the atmosphere when we get to 11,000. From there, we could try to find the moon of Cleo, which is that marker over there, and it is on the other side of the planet. So since it's on the other side of the planet, we have to go to an OM marker, find one of those up in the sky, let it spool up, hit the jump. Then we get around. And I like to go to OM1 or OM2, guys. So this is a tutorial, so let me tell you about OM1 and OM2. OM1 and OM2 are the north and south poles of the celestial body. Whether it's a moon, a planet, or whatever it is, if it's OM1 or OM2, that is the north and south poles. And that allows you to basically see everything. You see this? I'm at OM2. I can jump anywhere because the planet is not in the way. I'm at the top of the planet. It's not going to get in the way. I can jump anywhere in the entire verse because I'm at OM1 or OM2. So always, if you have a choice to go to OM1 or OM2, go to those. They are the better markers. They are superior. The other ones are jealous. Let them cry. Be the villain that you were meant to be. Today, you take control. And you tell them, no questions. This is how it's done. Alright? I don't know where that went, guys. I apologize. We're going to go to our location. This has a quantum marker. We're going to deliver our package. We're going to loot some more boxes, and we're going to call it a day. Yeah, sometimes. I just try to be entertaining, guys. I know this isn't the most entertaining video, but it's got lots of good stuff. Good commentary, right? A lot of people have really said they're really enjoying my commentary. I really appreciate you guys for saying that. Like, that means so much to me that you guys are actually enjoying my rambling, because this is what I want, to like show you guys how to play the game, how to enjoy the game, have a good time, and just speak to you guys. We're in this together. We're a community. When we have conversations through comments, through Discord, through playing the game together, through videos, it's everything. Guys, how beautiful is Cleo? How absolutely gorgeous is Cleo? I'm so happy that we got Cleo during the daytime. How absolutely gorgeous is Cleo? If you guys are still here and still watching my commentary and still listening to me, leave me a comment down below and tell me what your favorite moon is in the game, because Cleo is my favorite moon. Let me know in the comments below what you think about Cleo and its green atmosphere tint. And its racetrack, by the way, guys. We're at McGrath Research Station on Cleo. There's the snake pit. Over there to my left, that's the snake pit. That's my hometown racetrack. You guys ever want to go racing? I'll take you racing at the snake pit. You guys want to see the Aroura race? How about in a future video, we'll have the Aroura race. But there it is. We'll take the minivan out there sometime. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think about Cleo and what's your favorite moon. I'm going to start doing this where I leave little questions for you guys to answer in the comments. And if you guys are watching the whole thing and you guys answer my question in the comments, those are conversation starters. And thank you guys for being a part of it. So here we are, pulling in the Cleo, pulling into McGrath Research Station. We're going to drop our landing gear. And we're going to pull in. There's a couple of stations. So this isn't a planetary outpost, but even so, McGrath itself has 4 buildings. You see this, guys? McGrath itself has 4 buildings to loot. So you have to ask yourself, oh, I made a big mistake, guys. Can anyone tell me what big mistake I made back on the other location? I made a big mistake. Big mistake. Let me know down in the comments what the big mistake was. Huge mistake, guys. We can always go back and fix it. So it's not that big of a mistake, but I did make a mistake. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of suspense, and I'm going to tell you what my mistake was here in just a moment. By the way, shut your door so nobody steals your stuff. But what mistake did I make? That's another conversation starter. I made a mistake back at the Shubin mining facility. It's not that big of a deal for me, but as a new player, you need to go back and fix it. And it was something I did at the outpost. It wasn't anything that's going to ruin the game or screw you over. You just have to make another trip. That's it. Let me know as we continue to loot. Like I said, there's 4 buildings. We're going to loot all 4 buildings and see what we can find. Okay? So here we go. We got some pants to put on. Boom. And then we got some stuff. There we go. Looting that box. Moving on to the next building. We're going to go quicker in this one. We're just going to grab, go, and be fast. We already got our multi-tool. We got everything going on. The wind is not going to push us down the stairs. Life is better. What is that? Look at that thing. Look at that paint job on that thing. Whew. Hold on, guys. Detour. Detour. Why is it on the ground like that? Oh, there we go. Okay. Man, that is gorgeous looking. Oh, frame drop because it was in the ground. That is gorgeous looking. Look at this baby. That is nice. I love my Origin. You guys know I love my Origin. Beautiful. Maybe the guy was racing it. Whoever was taking that ship out, maybe they were racing it. I don't know. I don't know. But beautiful. I little detour for that. It'll be okay. The world will continue on. Okay. So here we go. Going in here. There's some cruise bottles on the ground. Somebody's been drinking cruise. Okay. Any boxes here? Take a quick look. Now I might miss some boxes, guys. That's okay. It does help to keep your eyes open and find all the boxes you can as a new player. But this isn't necessarily us starting brand new 0 to hero. And even if I was starting brand new 0 to hero, I wouldn't be too worried. There's always more boxes to loot. Always more attachments to get. Always more crews to drink. Always more red flares and orange flares to grab. Always more... Ooh. Let's put all this stuff back in the box because we don't want to put it in our personal. We want to put it in local. Make sure that you're on the local tab when you're doing this, guys. Because once you put armor on, you start to have a personal inventory. But make sure you're in the local tab. Another hint to what did I do wrong in the other location. What did Astro Manny do wrong? We're not perfect. We make mistakes, guys. We make mistakes. We all make mistakes, and that's okay. Just gonna look. Just gonna look. I don't see nothing. Let's go. There might have been something in there. I didn't look hard enough. But we're just gonna look. I don't see nothing. We're gonna go. For the sake of my sanity, guys, I'm not gonna go check the 4th building. I'm just gonna go deliver this package. For the sake of my sanity. Do I find this entertaining? I actually do. I do like loot gobbling and checking every freaking box and everything, but for the sake of the video and getting the video to be a relatively decent size, right now it's 33 minutes. If I finish this up, it'll be 35 minutes, 30, maybe 40 minutes tops, and I think that's a good size for the video. So, what do we do now? We go drop off. Click that button. We have our package, and we hit place, and voila. We did it, guys. Mission complete. 3,000 credits in your pocket. Now remember, everything that we're looting here, we can sell and make a lot more money than 3,000 credits even. So remember that. These red boxes, all the armor, all the multi-tool attachments, all that stuff, you can go sell all those things for money. Back at Port Tressler. Back at wherever you go. Wherever you are, people will always buy. The shops, maybe even real players. Like, maybe if you get subscriber gear like that, they'll buy it. maybe not that helmet in particular, but if you find a really cool subscriber helmet, you could maybe sell it to a real player for some good cash. There we go. We got some arms and a whole Crusader Edition Marzahoff helmet. We're gonna put that bad boy on. So we ended up getting arms, legs, and chest piece. Full armor on this adventure. Full armor, guys. We did it. We got the multi-tool. We got full armor. We got cruise for days. We're staying alive. We're champions.
Hey,
See you later, buddy. Have a nice day.
try the cargo terminal.
Try the cargo terminal? I don't have a cargo ship, sir. So, I'm not. Um, so, suspense. The suspense is over, guys. What mistake did I make in the last outpost? Well, I'll tell you now, guys. The mistake that I made in the last outpost is once I was in my ship, I didn't go to my inventory and drag everything that was in the local tab, which is where we are now, and put it inside the vehicle. I left everything back on Microtech. Everything that we looted that was in the local tab back at Microtech is still sitting there. So you can go back and go get that stuff. So if you made that mistake watching this video and did exactly what I did, fly back to where you were. In my video, I was at SMO 13. I was at the Shubin mining facility SMO 13. I can go back there, and all that gear that I left behind is going to be back at that station in the local. I can go grab it and even go loot again. So I'm going to hit move all, and now everything is safely in my vehicle, and now we can go to Port Trezler and go sell it. Now, look at me, guys. I look fantastic. If you ask me, and you guys are kind of asking me, right? Because you're watching my video. I think we look fantastic. I don't know about you, but this gear, it might be a little, all over the place. Sure, 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 sure. But it looks good. I like it. I like it. I hope you like it. Do you guys want to see me go sell the stuff? You guys know how to go sell things, right? We'll fly back to Port Trezler and we'll go sell things. Just so you guys get the whole thing, right? So this is one day. We're taking off, pulling out, and we're out of here. Goodbye, beautiful green Cleo. See you around next time. Beautiful green Cleo. The Aurora has done its job. Lots of screenshots there, guys. If you didn't notice, I was taking screenshots while doing cinematic takeoffs. Yes, I was. So, now we're going to go into our map, and we're going to put Port Trezler as our location. And we're going to take these routes. And this is just a little bit extra. I would probably end the video here, because hopefully people know you can go to terminals and sell things. The shop has to want to buy it though. Like if you have armor, you sell that at the armor or weapon shop. If you have weapons, you sell that at the armor or weapon shops. If you have multi-tools, those could probably be sold at armor and weapon shops or cargo shops or really almost anywhere. The multi-tool and the multi-tool attachments can almost be sold anywhere. The clothing has to be sold at a clothing store, right? So the clothing store has to be sold at a clothing store. You can't just buy that or sell that anywhere. Other stuff, the food and drinks and stuff could probably be sold anywhere, but you're not going to sell the food and drinks. You're going to actually keep the food and drinks. So really the main thing is clothing goes to a clothing store, armor goes to an armor store, weapons go to the weapon store or armor store, wherever. Each thing gets sold at particularly the correct place, right? Port Trezler doesn't have all the options for selling things, does it? Does Port Trezler have a clothing store, guys? I don't pay attention too much to the clothing stores, especially on not my home stations, and Port Trezler's not my home station, so does Port Trezler have a clothing store? Maybe it does. Should we go check? I don't know. So, yeah. Just make sure, like I said, move your gear from local to your ship, and then once you get here to the space station, move your ship or move your inventory from your ship to the local, right? Or you can sell it straight from your ship. You actually don't even have to move it to the local. I mean, I do recommend moving it to the local, but you don't have to. So here we are pulling into our home location at the moment. Let the door open. It's taken forever to open the door, so it's ruining my perfect entry. So here we go. We're going to go in, set up our landing vector, and then we're going to flip us around. Call it beautiful. Oh no! Guys, I did pull out my landing gear. Don't mind me. I didn't pull out my landing gear. When you don't have your landing gear out, gravity... Oh, well, I'm in decoupled mode. It's only when you're in decoupled mode, so don't mind me. Don't mind what I said, just... I forgot my landing gear. I'm silly. I apologize. It's all okay. Everything is okay. Turn off your engines. Get out of your ship. Ignore the crazy ridiculousness of me. It was going to be beautifully, perfectly parked backwards and whatnot, but I forgot to pull up my landing gear. So, vehicle. All of my stuff in my vehicle, hit move all and send that to your storage. I'm actually not going to do that because I don't want to put all this stuff in my storage. But you can sell it straight from your vehicle as well. So I can leave this, right? Leave, close door, and we can make our way to the shops and sell. Storing your ship or not storing your ship, you could actually store your ship and you could sell from your ship even though it's stored. You could sell from your ship even though it's not stored. So you have all the options of whatever you want to do, leaving your ship out, not leaving your ship out, whatever you plan to do. Do not attempt to do the landing that I did if you are brand new to the game, because you have to do decoupled mode, and it makes things a little bit complicated and whatnot. There will be maybe a video in the future about doing vector landing and cinematic landing and stuff. Actually, I know for sure there will be because I'm doing a training on it, and you guys have been saying that I'm doing training videos for the org, and that'll come. The armor shop for Port Tressler is in the arcade. You find these arcade machines. It's straight to the right of the elevator. Boom. Here you are at the shop. You go here. You click on choose your destination. For you guys, if you moved it to local, it'll be in Port Tressler. You got to click the sell button, by the way. It'll be in Port Tressler. As you can see, the stuff that I had in my local are here to sell. But what we're looking for me, is the stuff that's in the Aurora. So this is all the stuff that's going to be in the Aurora. Oh, wow. Look how much that freaking subscriber helmet's worth. 3,400. Sell that. Wow. Cash money. You see all the armor you can sell here. The flares you could even sell here, but they're only worth $1. And here at the armor store, that's all you could sell here. You can't even sell the multi-tool stuff, so you have to find a different place to sell the multi-tool. But there you go. That's how you sell things. That's how you do things. Does Port Tressler have a clothing store? If that's the food court and whatnot, yes it does. So you can sell your clothing here at this place. The Kasaba. Right? Hit the sell button. Click on Aurora MR. And there you go. You can sell your clothes here. Now there are different places that you can sell things for a little bit more. Like different stores will take things for different prices. I don't think it's worth the trip, guys. A lot of people will tell you, hold on to this. You can fly somewhere and sell it for more. I don't think it's worth the trip when you're counting pennies. In the beginning, counting pennies is important, but I don't think it's worth your time for 500 credits. You know what I mean? Like, you can make that by doing a mission much, much quicker. If you're counting pennies, you're wasting time. You'll be okay. It'll be alright. This is where we started at the hot dog stand wearing no armor, and now we have armor. And that's it. We didn't find any weapons. But tune in next time for the next episode on what else can you do as a new player to start off in this game and start system to get your stuff going. And you could run that loop 100 times if you want and have all the armor in the world, all the loot goblin armor in the world for you guys. Thank you guys for your time. You know what to do. Smash that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you know when I go live, or any of the other information you need down in the description. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. This is Astro signing off. I hope you have a wonderful day. And adios, guys. Adios.